So I wanted to give a quick overview of my temper and iridescence filters for Substance Painter. These two filters work in the same way. They will take a grayscale input and map that to a predefined gradient. So here I've got a fill layer, and the color channel is being driven by a grayscale grunge map. When I turn this on, you can see what it's doing to the color channel. And when I enable the tempering filter, those values get mapped to this tempering gradient. I've also got in the stack a quick levels adjustment, and this is to bring these values back into a more PBR valid range. And a quick tip if you're working in Substance Painter and you need to check if your textures are within a valid PBR range, there is a default filter called PBR Validate, and this will color code your model depending on the validity of those values. So green is going to be a correct PBR range of values, yellow is getting kind of questionable, and red is completely incorrect. There's also some parameters for the thresholds, and I would recommend using the more strict 50 sRGB and 70 to 100 reflectance. So you can see if I turn off that levels adjustment I had, these values are too dark, they're not valid, they're not within a valid PBR range. So that's just a quick way to easily adjust and check your model to make sure it's going to look right in your target engine. The iridescence filter is the same, and these filters have some parameters within them to control the effects quite easily. Now, you don't need to use my filters to get these effects anymore. Substance Painter has its own gradient tools now that will let you choose your own values quite easily. The only benefit to using my filters is they have more parameters within themselves to easily adjust, and they're already going to be mapped to values that you might want. In this case, that's the color of steel at different temperatures with the temper filter, or an iridescence color range.